And I remember vividly Monday when she got to school, because I got the phone call, that she goes to her locker, and what was shoved into her locker but a photocopy of that picture shoved into her locker. Mortified, she ran to her car at lunch. She gets to her car, and what did she find on the windshield? A photocopy of that picture on her windshield of her car. And that was her life for the next several weeks, and almost turned into months, where everywhere she went, people, every laughter she heard, she thought was snickering against her. Every conversation that she had, every boy that showed interest, why? Like, those are her life from here on out that she thought. And I remember her sitting in my office with tears in her eyes saying, will I ever get through this? Like, will life get any better? Like, is this it? Like, nothing will go on past this point for me in my life. I will always be known as the slut. I will always be known as the fill in the blank. From here on out. And she ended up actually dropping out of school. And so she missed out on homecoming and missed out on prom because of a 1-second decision that actually at that point had happened a year prior. She dropped out. And the cool news is she was able to get into alternative and was able to finish school in that regard, but she still missed out on all those things that she had a right to, right? Maybe a right's strong. She had the privilege, should have had the privilege to enjoy and didn't get to. And so the flip side of that was there's two sides of this story, right? There's Sarah's story, and then there's the boyfriend's story. So the boyfriend decided to send it to his friends on the football team, and the whole football team had it by Monday. The whole football team sent it to the baseball team. The whole baseball team sent it to the rest of the school. Girls sent it because they were jealous. Girls sent it because they wanted to make fun of her. Guys sent it for guy reasons. And so those continued to pass around in that space for a very, very long time, and it infected the school. To date, we're dealing in the school district I'm from with 4 major criminal situations right now. 4 criminal situations based around this kind of idea, something involving social media and this kind of inappropriate messaging. And so I share a lot of that story very often with students, and I always want to share the two sides of it. So let's talk about Sarah's side first and say that there is hope. Because the reality is that Sarah now is much older. She's gotten through, she started college and she's met a guy and they're dating. They actually got engaged and she's so very excited and so very happy. And I'll never forget just a few months ago where I ran into Sarah and she came up to me with tears in her eyes and hugged me and started talking about the entire, her life, that she didn't think she was ever going to get past this chapter in her life, and that she didn't know she would ever get the innocence and the relationship that she has now and where she is moving forward, which is pretty darn cool, which is pretty exciting.